The fires out west continue to rage, and this is just an incredible map. Literally, I've never seen this many fires over the west, and they are seeing record fire seasons in many areas. In gray is the smoke from those fires, and it is just another incredible day to look at the satellite imagery from space. We can see all this orange brownish haze off the coast of California is that thickest of the smoke, which was over San Francisco on Wednesday, and it is thinned out a little bit over the state, but there's still a lot. Still definitely some orange hazy skies, so much so that you can barely see the bright spots, which are some of the numerous fires just north of San Francisco. But some incredible video coming out. This is from Twitter. This is Jennifer Frazier from San Francisco showing crossing the Golden Gate Bridge early Wednesday morning. I shouldn't say early, it was mid-morning, should be bright daylight, and it look like it was nighttime. It was just incredible. I also did an interview with a former colleague of mine who now works for the NBC station in San Francisco.
Unfortunately, right now, we're at the mercy of those firefighters who are really our heroes.
So go follow Melissa Colorado on Instagram, and you can see our full little 11-minute interview of what she's been experiencing there on the ground. And we want to talk a little bit about the climate change element here because I've been posting several things on the fires over the last couple of days, and a lot of people genuinely don't quite understand or see the link, and this is a definitive climate change link. California's wildfire season has gotten much more severe and worse and longer as well as the temperatures have been increasing, and the West is actually heating up a little quicker than some spots in the country. So how does all this work? California, fire is a natural thing. The whole West goes through this natural cycle. In Minnesota, it's hard for us to understand this kind of a different season, but California gets most of its precipitation in the form of rainfall at lower altitudes, but in the mountains, it's heavy snows in the Sierra Nevada, which all help to regulate the climate system there. So what happens is that dry season, which is summer into fall, is becoming longer and hotter. So that means that the forests are primed more so for fires, and you have a longer period of drier weather so that that fire season can be expanded and more severe. And in the winter, when we're supposed to see that rain and snow, it's becoming less dependable. They're having years where they're not seeing nearly enough rain and snow as they should, and that also impacts the following fire season. So all of those things come into play here when we're talking about fires in California and why this year in particular has been bad, but also why that trend has become more severe.